My name is Rafael Delgado, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm 45 years old. I'm here to talk about or introduce ZiNE issue 6.5 after I was hit up from my friend Wilton James. He's in a band called Vertigos, and they reside in LA. He just really wanted a show, and he was going to be coming around like during the holidays, and it just seemed the best chance to do anything was going to be on New Year's Eve. I wanted it to be presented more of as an art show, as if it were a gallery and everybody's hanging up paintings, but instead of canvases and whatever, it's just like strictly on the wall. I had to figure out the artist, so I called everybody. I called Edwin Sandoval, I called Megan Solis, Regina Gabriela, Brian Duff, Lovely Minivans, and Bessos. I all called them on the phone, told them that there was going to be no live painting, that we were going to work on it, and it had to be done the night before New Year's Eve. They were all down, and of course myself as well. One night, Jared Nichols hits me up, and he's from here, and I've known him since I was like 14. I'm talking to him about this New Year's Eve show I'm putting together, and telling him how, oh yeah, it'd be really cool if you could be there, like that'd be awesome. Just thinking of it as kind of like a joke, and he ends up telling me that he is going to be in town, so that he would like to get down on it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I would totally love to have you there and be a part of it. So then we have that, and we have like this awesome 8 people doing this mural, and I didn't want it to have like a theme. I just wanted just like one person to start doing one thing, and that's just to start bouncing ideas off of it. It proved to be a little difficult at some points of like what was the next thing to do and what the background should be. And, I know some people felt a little timid, but it worked out really well. I think that everybody really busted ass. Not everybody knew each other, and that was a big part of it. I wanted to bring people together who were all really good artists in San Antonio, but hadn't necessarily worked together.
It's been a good year, been a good year. About to get into this next track from Graffiti to Mine, produced by Ruler Wild.
The first green chaos scattered across the club green like a night lights a screen against a foreseen explosions from the whole team. What does it mean? They yell false flags, so it's always that they intervene. No conspiracy theory, just to help us celebrate to speak my mind over these dangerous melodies. These hate rising into vanity, cause me to lose my sanity. All the dreams and casualties, the move upon this cowardly, the wheels start turning. Overthinking the pain, all I gotta say is no confusing hero for a henchman. Get up your identity, the fight independence sets you up, and then the screaming just for justice. Trying to give you a life sentence, so wonder why they come my ass with the bitches. Who do you look to when no one else is dependable? They don't give a fuck about a bitch, but all expendable. So don't lie to me, man, it's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man, it's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature. Yo, give me liberty, give me death, bring the liberty bell. Haven't seen liberty yet. All we got was government smart to terrorist threats. We can sacrifice to pay the price of government debt. The policy isn't something you get. So a badge on that bitch just to make us legit. The control of the forefront, so I simply be forfeit. And it's illegal to fight to the truth of the drum kick. They might rent the boots, touching titles of bullshit. That we're all behind. It's the dark night, you pass security. You know we'll fight you on the innocent. Like the movie, they give it evil innocent. The minus it, 3D, rich code, AK, police uniform was one of 4. See you in the middle of a bullet storm. Who do you look to? When the bad looks like the good boy. Freedom of speech, so we the best of this mission. Don't matter, man, it's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man, it's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man, it's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man, it's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right?
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Usually my stuff is really tiny, so this was kind of a new challenge, so it was kind of fun. Just kind of seeing how everybody works has been really cool. Most of the people that have been working on it are people that like I own at least one of their pieces or some of their work, so it's been really cool to see how everybody works and the process and everything, so that's been really cool. I've been like learning a lot since it's the first time I do something like this.
Yes, this is my first wall that I have collaborated in. I think that this is the largest scale that I have done, not on any sort of like canvas or anything like that. I've done a few things here and there by myself, like a little few tags and stuff, but nothing like where I can go all out and kind of really work on something. So it's been pretty fun.
It feels good. I wanted to collaborate with some of these people like for a little while now, so that's pretty awesome. Getting to kind of do that. You know, there's always this like, I guess like at least for me, like a little bit of nervousness, like in a collaboration, like, oh man, I don't want to be like one that like sticks out. Like even in like, I don't want to be the best one because then like the other people I collaborated with is like, you know, then they're like, no, dude, you did a really good job or whatever. You did too, but just, you know, there's just always a little bit of like anxiety. Although, I mean, I just got started, I feel like an hour ago, so. Yeah.
I knew Edwin before. I've been a fan of Edwin's for a while. I've gotten his comic books and I try to get his prints and his work. I really have been a big fan of Edwin's. And then I knew Rahina. Rahina's done some great work, but most of the people were pretty new, introduced to me.
How does that make you feel?
No, like I thought it was really exciting. I've never done a wall with people. It was a little like, well, I didn't know really that many people, so I was kind of like, I didn't know, like I want to try to keep low key before I like, you know, with collaborations you kind of just have to like see where it goes and like not be too behind the like not put your opinions out there, but you don't want to be like the only one like putting out like, oh, this and that. So I think it's kind of, you have to like balance it out, and I was a little nervous about that, about like opinions.
So that was done, getting all the artists together, and then we had to figure out the bands. Vertigo's was definitely going to be playing, and then Mobile Meth Lab was a really good choice to use in my opinion because they get the party started kind of thing, you know, people are going to want to see them.
Yeah, I guess it started more of a joke band. And, we started doing like house music on my little keyboard. And I guess the first few songs we recorded in the car, like while we were driving around, because that was the only working radio, or I don't remember how we worked it out. And I guess I heard on the news about a meth lab someone had in their car just driving around. They got busted, and I thought that was it just fucking blew me away. So I guess that's where the name came from. And we were driving around just recording. I don't know how many songs we did, like 6 songs, either in the van or driving around in the car. And I guess that was about like 10 years ago. We started with that. And we just now played our first show. Probably play our last show for New Year's. We'll see what happens.
My name's Travis. I play drums in Lonely Horse. And this is Nick.
My name is Nick, Nicholas Michael Johnny Long, and I play guitar and I sing in Lonely Horse.
So it was cool that Lonely Horse was super down for that, and Pussy Willows.
Yo, Pussy Willows.
That was like the villain in Inspector Gadget.
My name is Wilton, and I'm doing a project called Vertighost, and I live in Los Angeles, but I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Skulldoms walls and they connected to you. Stars like eyes coming out of this. The temperature rise like a leaf your morning sun. Got something to learn, something to go. And sometimes I wonder if I how this goes. I am only half, not what I am. And how come that is what I stand on. Where the rest is, I don't know. And I'm not sure if I want to know.
That was really important to me, to make it a dance party, because I like to dance. So I wanted people to, like, you know, shake their butts in each other's faces and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool.
DJ Christina Zombie. I DJ all around San Antonio, down the Strip. Basically anywhere that anybody asks me to DJ, any of my friends, I like to do that. My friend at KSYM actually, He knew I did music. I was doing music for a while, and he asked me if I wanted to DJ for him, and we did a disco night, and ever since then I've been doing it.
This past year, I think just for art, I mean, I think that I've actually been more, I guess, willing to experiment and try to challenge myself to do different things and try to kind of come up with something that is more meaningful to me rather than just doing something just because I want to do it. So I've been more thoughtful, which has been probably the biggest change.
The progression that we had in 2012, we just wanted to just like go all out, and so we ended up playing like a bunch of shows and just trying to get our name out everywhere we could. It landed us some pretty cool gigs. We did a national tour. We got lucky and got a management. Went through some subsidiaries of Atlantic Records and Warner Brother Records, so they helped us. They funded our LP this year. We recorded in Sonic Ranch Studios.
The past year's been pretty alright. I started a business and it did okay for like 4 or 5 months, so that was pretty good. As far as like artistically, I haven't really progressed in the last year, except for like digital media. I feel like progressed a lot, and making posters and stuff like that.
I think we peaked at.
I don't think we progressed at all.
I think we peaked at the Halloween party. It was like the unveiling and the peaking of Mobile Meth Lab. So we'll see what happens. It's all downhill, I think, at this point.
I started doing Heart Attack, the band, and so I feel I progressed as not only a DJ and sampling and doing all of that, but it's just also doing music live. Not just playing everybody else's music, so that's a different experience, and I think I've progressed that way in a musician and incorporate that into my sets, and I like doing that.
How have I progressed? I think that I've learned a lot better how to prioritize my time.
Focus.
Oh, I guess the coolest show that I got to see was I went to this Jack Daniels show at the Stables. Bad Books was playing, one of my favorite artists, Andy Hole. He's like sings in that band, and I was like pretty fucking cool because I was riding my bike by and then I saw like a huge line outside and I was like, what's all going on?
We were actually promoting for
Hard
rock.
We were promoting a hard rock event, some hard rock show that we had done, and yeah, that lady gave me like a ticket. She's like, oh, you're in Lonely Horse, I like you. And she gave me a ticket, and then I ditched everybody else. And I went to check out.
No, I didn't get to go.
I'm watching Game of Thrones right now. Everyone's been talking about it, so I thought I'd give it a try. I'm on episode 5.
Say My Bloody Valentine at Austin City Music Hall in, when was it, September? Holy shit, that was a spiritual experience. I've been waiting for that one for over a decade. That was awesome.
No Means No, Fun Fest. That was pretty dope.
Oh, but speaking of shows, I guess my friend, the erotic performance artist, going to his shows, he was putting on shows, and he was asking me to make music for him, and I'd do some kind of electro thing, and then one of them I played live and with an electro background thing, but he does these live sex shows, and I've never seen anything like it.
The Halloween show for Portcore, that was cool. That was a lot of fun. You had everybody from, you know, you're not just going to a synth pop kind of like 80s night. It was everybody. It was 80s, it's punk, it's like metal, it's just everything. So I think that was my favorite. 502 doing Walking Dead was really cool. So and then just, you know, I did Rock Shock Horror. That was cool. Doing like just metal, heavy music, not just synth pop stuff. So I think that
I mean, that's what I like.
I think beyond shows, I think just the efforts of collaboration that I've been able to like be a part of. For example, the Halloween show, or anybody who wants to throw a show here, like that Mondo Nation show was really good. I think whenever you come together with people, you don't know who you're gonna meet, you don't know what you're gonna get, and when it turns out, you know, sounding good, a lot of people had a good time, and you know, you don't get fucked with by, you know, cops or whatever. I think it's a victory for all of us. I think any show that we got away with is the greatest show ever.
Definitely Zorch. Grasshopper Wise Heavy, and Ghost Police, and Blackie. That was an awesome show. Yeah, that was a really good show.
Okay.
You know, I'm ready to finish those projects up that I've been doing and really look for a way to like expose them, you know. I like making videos. I know a lot of people in Los Angeles that are interested in doing that, and they're cool, they have cool ideas, and I really love collaborating with people, whether it's, you know, musicians or artists of any kind. And I love bridging the gap between different genres or even different mediums. And so I'm ready to finish up those recordings and really kind of get in. It's really hard to switch gears, but I really need to get into kind of the stage where I'm like presenting what I've made, you know, whether it's at a show or online or in some other way. But yeah, I'm gonna try for the next year. I'm really gonna be finishing that stuff up and just trying to see what I can do with it, you know.
Personally, this is something that I've never done in my life, something that I've dreamed of as a kid, and doing it with Annette and Josh and Yvonne. It's a great accomplishment, and hopefully in the future we'll have recordings to share with everyone, and to go on tour and to show people in the community like, hey, you know, if we can do it, anybody can do it.
I'm working on a couple things. I have a comic book that I'm working on that I'm going to try to have at least some finished by the end of the year, and I'm looking for a place to do a show of some prints that I'll have, so hopefully I'll have that by the spring.
Yes, I want to perform with a live touring band, a good live touring band. So that's going to happen. We're going to do, Heart Attack's going to do live shows all across. And for my DJing, I'm just going to do what I do and do it better. Yes.
I hope to progress in silk screening. If I could just do that, I think that would be good.
Oh yeah, I would like to do more different types of media that are more surprising and more not just the typical I've done a lot of canvas stuff and things like that. I want to do more different media and like kind of branch out in that sort of way and do things that aren't typical and surprise people.
I think I just need an air-conditioned room, cold bottle of beer, and some hot clips just begging to the nails. And I think that'll be quite all right.
Well, next year we plan to accomplish, I guess, do what we did this year, but just step it up again. Yeah. We're really hoping that. Right now, we're hoping that we could get a record deal. You know, January 8th, our manager's flying out to New York City to to pitch our record for about 2 hours to Atlantic Records and Warner Brother Records. So like, it would be real cool if we got like some sort of help, or I mean, even if even if we just get a little help, just to give us a little push to continue to do what we do. Like, either way, we're gonna
play more shows, not only here but everywhere else, and hopefully get our name out there, not only in Texas and San Antonio, but throughout the nation. That'd be cool.
Ahmed!
I beat you in your sleep. I rape you and you weep. You want to take control. I make you rock and roll.
I'd like to do a couple of shows in the new year, and
Sorry. My bad. Hey. No, one time I took like a whole bunch of change and it was like all silver, but I had like 35 cents in pennies. And I go and I put the change down and I'm just getting like a couple like of the tall boys. And he's like, you need to roll up those pennies. And I was like, there's 35 pennies. Like, how am I supposed to roll it up? Yeah, he was like, you're not mad that I should roll them up. I was like, there's 35 goddamn pennies.
I guess I have no hopes. I have lowered expectations for the new year.
Lowered expectations. Sorry.
Ricky, number 187.
This guy.
Fuck you, assholes!
Already then. I'm a second crazy, man. 210, 2014. Sam and Joe on the scene. Hey, I love y'all motherfuckers. Y'all
Thank you. That was a very, very new song.
What is he even laughing at?
That's what made him walk out the room.